Hey, you gotta be tired of chasing overcrowded real estate markets only to be seeing these slim returns and inconsistent margins. Well, let me introduce you to co living investments. It's an emerging real estate trend that's redefining the way people live and investors profit. Today, I'm breaking down how to identify the ideal property for co living step by step so you can confidently enter this space and maximize your ROI. Because that's what it's all about, ain't it? Let's go. Before we dive into the how, let's understand the why. Co-living fills a major gap in the housing market. With rising rent costs and personal shrinking spaces, people, especially these millennials, Gen Z, they're craving community-focused, affordable housing solutions. Co-living properties meets this demand, combining flexibility, community, and affordability. Now, for investors like you, this means consistent rental income, high occupancy rates, and a chance to step out of a competitive market. But here's the kicker: not every property can be transformed into a co-living success. So, how do you pick the right one? Let's get into it. Finding the perfect co-living property boils down to three major factors: location, layout, and demand. Let's unpack each of these. Now, think about the tenant base. Who's it going to be? It's usually going to be professionals, students, digital nomads, maybe people that are retired. Your property should be near what matters to most: city centers, university, co-working spaces, even like vibrant local scenes, downtowns. Walkability is a big selling point. For example, a property within 10-minute walk of public transit or grocery stores is absolute gold in this space. I'm going to show you one site that I like to use. Let's go ahead and jump into the computer really quick. So this right here is called PadSplit. Now you can use them, you don't have to use them, but it's almost like the Airbnb of co-living. And what's great is they've done a bunch of data. They have a bunch of data on locations that they're already in and operating in. So we're going to go over here to Market Insights. These are all the spots where PadSplit is already operating in. So this is great if you're just jumping into it to kind of narrow down what might be a decent area for you to start operating in. As you can see, it's a lot of major metros. In Texas, we have Dallas, Austin, Houston, but even outside of that, we got Beaumont, San Antonio. They started in Atlanta, so they're huge in Atlanta. A lot of great returns. Atlanta is just built for co-living because it has such a vibrant city center as well as excellent transportation. But let's say you want to come down here into Florida, which is already a great market for investors. You can have your pick. Tampa, Orlando's an excellent spot. Ocala, Gainesville, Jacksonville, just go ahead and start here, but watch what's great. Now we'll click into Orlando and we can get even more granular with it by clicking on each of these zip codes, and it's going to let us know how many active units they have. So this is a great zip code. They have 63 active units. They have 200, the average weekly room is 202 per week. The average occupancy rate is 87%. And 2 days to first booking, 19 days till your 80% occupancy. That's amazing. This is a great resource to have if you want to just start picking markets right away. So think about it as far as location goes: Orlando, major metro city. And then as you come further out, there may be less spots, but as long as you stay close to that sort of city center, you see 29 active units, still a great zip code. So that's a great place to start. PadSplit, look on there, try to find the best location. Next, let's talk about layouts. Open layouts with a spacious common area are non-negotiable. Your tenants want areas where they can work, relax, connect. At the same time, private rooms need to feel like sanctuaries. A property with more bathrooms or a potential to add them is a major plus. Don't overlook storage either. Tenants need to put their stuff somewhere. So look for all these things when you're searching on Zillow or wherever it may be. Now, for local demand, we kind of just went over this, but this is all about research. Look at the rental data in your area. Are rents climbing? Is there a steady flow of students or young professionals? Use tools like Zillow, Rent.com, PadSplit, even local Facebook groups to get a feel for the rental market. Now, here's a quick story that might inspire you. So, a partner of mine spotted a 3-story townhouse just outside a college campus. It wasn't move-in ready, but we knew it had potential. A big living room, 6 bedrooms, a yard. The purchase price was fairly competitive because the property needed some cosmetic updates. So, here's what we did. We modernized the kitchen, added smart locks to every bedroom for privacy, and repurposed the garage into sort of a co-working area. Now, within weeks of listing, all 6 bedrooms were rented out at 20% above market rates, thanks to the appeal of the shared spaces and the upgraded amenities. Now, the best part, the property is now cash flowing consistently every month. Now, you might be thinking this all sounds great, but how do I manage it? Co-living properties require more oversight than traditional rentals. You'll need clear rules for shared spaces to keep tenants happy and avoid conflicts. A great property manager or co-living specialist like PadSplit can be a game changer as they handle the tenant screening, move-ins, day-to-day issues. Remember, this isn't a passive investment, but the returns and tenant satisfaction can make it well worth the effort. So there you have it, the blueprint to finding perfect properties for co-living investments. Start by evaluating the location. Use PadSplit. Now think about the layout and also the demand. From there, think about how to maximize the property's potential while creating a space that tenants will absolutely love. You're going to create a win-win. If you're ready to take a leap into co-living investments, here's what you need to do next. Subscribe for more videos like this. Leave your questions or comments. Let me know what topics you'd like me to cover in the future. And hey, if you're already thinking about a property but aren't sure if it's a good fit, just drop me a message. I'll be happy to help you evaluate it. Let's make your next investment the best one yet. See you on the next one.